Hello. As a teacher, we all want to be effective and make sure that we implement high academic expectations for our students. There are some key strategies that will help us achieve this goal. According to Doug Lemov, author of Teach Like a Champion 2.0, the No Opt Out Strategy is a great checking for understanding tool in which no student can opt out of responding when called upon. Of course, if they intentionally do not respond, that's another conversation. With this strategy, students cannot get away with the classic, I don't know, when they are asked a question. By using this strategy, students, especially the more reluctant ones, take responsibility for and own their learning. For those students who genuinely do not know the answer, by rehearsing success and hearing themselves get it correct over and over is highly effective. Also, no opt out strategy allows students that do know the correct response and answer to assist their peers in a positive manner. The strategy keeps students engaged, collaborating, having fun, and learning, and they don't even realize they're doing it. By viewing this video, you will meet these objectives. Learning how to communicate by high academic expectations to your students by implementing the no opt out instructional strategy. You will be able to use the no opt out strategy to identify how to encourage students to collaborate with others when working in small groups and responding to questions. And you will be able to, when implementing the no opt out strategy, ask students questions that will increase the rigor. Here is how no opt out works. Students will work in groups of 4 with 4 students each. Each group will have a different color, object, or cup, and they will pass the cup or object around to answer the questions posed by the teacher. For example, the teacher reads a sentence that has a vocabulary word that is not familiar to the students, and the students will each take a turn in their groups and say what they think the word means. No one can opt out. Everyone has to say something even if it's not the correct answer. Afterward, each group will share out. After the groups have answered at least 3 questions, the teacher will then call on individual students. For example, student A is asked about the author's purpose for the story. When student A guesses the correct answer or cannot find the text evidence, says they don't know, or just refuse to respond, the teacher will call on another student in his or her group to help and state the correct answer. The teacher will immediately come back to student A and have him repeat the correct answer. The teacher will elaborate and follow up with further questioning for student A, increasing the rigor of the question to ensure that the student understands. For example, if the author's purpose is to inform the reader, the teacher might further ask, what are the words or phrases in the story that gave a clue that the purpose is to inform? If the author used words such as, the statue was so tall, said Jenny, what do you think the author's purpose will be then? The student dialogue and interaction as they discuss in their groups or help one another with correct responses will keep the engagement on the concept and in the lesson. Having high academic expectations for all of our students will increase their potential to succeed. It's okay for students to have that momentarily productive or academic struggle as they think critically to try to figure things out. When we circle back to students and ask them to respond to our original questions, we must ensure that we do not give them the opportunity to opt out. If they come to expect and know that this will be the routine, you will see the engagement, student success, and confidence in your classroom reach a new level.